Imagine if your mother was one of the most famous actresses in the world. Everyone admired her, but she barely noticed you. That is the painful reality Sachi Parker lived with. Her mother, Shirley MacLaine, was a Hollywood icon. But to Sachi, she was just a distant figure on a screen. Never really a mother. Shirley MacLaine had everything: fame, awards, a long career in movies, singing, writing, even politics. People loved her bold personality and admired her for always speaking her mind. But while she was busy shining in the public eye, her daughter Sachi often felt completely alone. From the outside, it looked like a perfect life. But at home, there was distance, silence, and emptiness. Shirley became a mother in 1956, but parenting did not fit into her busy lifestyle. She kept chasing success, while Sachi waited for love, attention, and support that rarely came. While fans cheered for Shirley, Sachi was quietly growing up in the background, unseen, unheard, and unloved. One of the most painful moments in Sachi's life happened when she was just 14 years old. She was studying at a boarding school in Switzerland. When the school term ended, all the other students were picked up by their families. But no one came for Sachi. She waited, scared and confused. Days passed and still nothing. She had no choice but to stay with a classmate's family, while trying to reach her parents. She felt forgotten, like she did not matter to anyone. That moment stayed with her forever. A child should never have to wonder if their parents remember them. But for Sachi, being left behind was not just a one-time mistake. It was a pattern. Her mother's world was full of lights and cameras, but Sachi's world was full of silence, waiting, and disappointment. As Sachi grew older, things did not get any better. When she was just 6 years old, the family moved to Japan, hoping it would be a fresh start. But soon after, Shirley returned to Hollywood alone. Sachi stayed behind, raised mostly by others, seeing her mother only during holidays. There were no daily calls, no support, and no emotional connection. When Sachi became an adult, she had to work hard just to survive. She worked as a waitress, ski instructor, and nanny to pay her bills. Even though her mother was rich and famous, Sachi said she did not receive help, emotionally or financially. She also believed her mother did not want her to become an actress, and even blocked her chances. For Sachi, the message was clear. She was not a priority. She was on her own in a world where her mother's name opened doors, but not for her. In 2013, Sachi Parker released a memoir called Lucky Me, where she finally shared the truth about her childhood. One of the most heartbreaking memories she wrote about was a Christmas during high school. Both of her parents forgot about her completely. She spent the holiday alone, with no calls, no gifts, and no visit. The book shocked many readers, but Shirley MacLaine called it dishonest. She claimed she had always loved her daughter. Still, she did not offer many details or clear answers. For Sachi, speaking out was her way of healing, and finally being heard. Shirley MacLaine was not like most mothers. She believed in reincarnation and claimed to have lived past lives in places like Atlantis and ancient Turkey. She had an open marriage and dated several famous men, including politicians and actors. Her life was full of adventure, mystery, and spiritual journeys. But while she explored the universe and searched for deeper meaning, she seemed unable to build a real, stable connection with her own daughter. Despite all the fame and success, what Sachi truly wanted was simple. A mother who cared, listened, and was there for her. Shirley MacLaine may be a Hollywood legend, but to Sachi, she was a stranger who was often absent and emotionally distant. In the end, no awards or lights can replace a daughter's need for a mother's love.